good afternoon and good evening. In one of my last videos I said that when I got my frame I was going to change everything over. That's what I'm going to do. It's a totally different frame. She has notches cut out for the back light board, which I'm going to try and hook up. And also, before I start this, I just want to say that there's actually holes in the arm just before the motor, where the motor gets mounted. It has a hole drilled through it for the feed, the ground and alive going through to one of these lights for underneath, you know. I'm taking these off. As you can see, there's no holes here, so I'm not going to put them back on. And I think it's a better idea because after looking at this, the stress that was on that, because of the fact is it was two stress points on each side, which hadn't got much, and I think that's how as well it snaps so easy. And one more thing I want to bring before I start on, because I won't be doing any more talking after this, is this is for anyone that has just even recently bought a Realacc, the original one, from Banggood or wherever, Hobby King. I would thoroughly stress that you check the motor screws, because after I took off the rubber stands there was about 2 screws in each motor was loose and smaller. I'll just show you now before we move on. This is what I had. This is what I taken out. You can see the sizes there. If I can get them into my hand, you can see the sizes. There's more of them in them than there is of the long ones, and it wasn't biting the motor properly because of the fact is the motor guards. So I won't be putting motor guards on this new one, and as well as that, I'll be the new thing out now seems to be soft mounting. Gonna give it a go anyway. But if you do, if you have, I mean, recently are thinking about getting one of these, when you get it, pull off the rubbers. They'll stick back on, and check the screws underneath, because you'll probably be wondering why. I think it's a big reason why there's some guys that have used this already before they've tried anything with it. They found there was a good bit of oscillation, and I think it was down to the fact is the assembly line, whatever the fuck they were doing, they weren't doing the job right, you know. And I think that's what it was, because the motors were vibrating on the arms. And just thought I'd bring it to your attention. So listen, I'm not going to talk anymore, I'm just going to carry on. Okay. And yeah, okay, and the video will be speeded up most of the way through it. Okay, thank you. Just stay tuned. Will you stop, will you, for fuck's sake, me? I'm half asleep, mates. Wrong ones. Goddamn son of a bitch. Ay, 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 ay. Is going now. Let's have a look at this thing, mate. You see the gap in it, look. Right, this is her now. A little bit tricky, but I got there anyway, you know. That's her there now. I had to do some modifications on the camera positioning because where it originally was back inside the frame, and with these standoffs and with the board being put in the back, pushed the receiver up, so it means it couldn't the camera couldn't really tilt back, so I had to extend the bottom plate out more with some carbon fibre I had, and just put the original back up until I get my hands on run cam Swift or something like that to fit in there, you know. But you can get a good tilt on it, and I'm not going to be flying like that. So that's it there. I'll plug it in and just show you what it's like. I know you've seen this probably hundreds of times, but just that I got the light board connected up, and there's a I have it switched on, so it can be the minute it's plugged in, it can be switched on or it can be turned off, you know. Just go through a few modes with you. Have a hard press, then turns it off completely, so you don't have to have it on. So I didn't configure with clean flight or Betaflight. I just took it off the ground and excuse me, just and 5 volts. 5 volts. That's all it needs to run the board on the back. So that's it there. I'm glad it's put together now. I've just put my plate on the bottom for the battery, and I'm glad it's up. And I've done some modifications here on the antennas. I had these here of a Realacc 150, which I actually have on here, and I have slots cut into them, so they actually fit in, slide into the back of the camera mount, the camera bracket, and it works fine, and it can only go down as far as there, so it can't be pulled into the prop, and it means that you could actually get the way it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be the antennas are supposed to be a good distance apart from each other to work properly. So that's it there. I hope you like it, and thank you for watching. Until I catch you on the next one. Okay, thanks, bye.